With that, we'll move on to top shelf bets, our favorite bets for Tuesday, February 8th, 2022. Your game is earlier than mine, so I'll let you start. Set it up.
Yeah, so I'm going in Boston for the Penguins versus the Bruins. I do think that the break is going to help the Penguins here immensely. After an outstanding start to January, it looked like their schedule started catching up with them a bit. They did lose 4 straight heading into the break. For their game against the Bruins, though, and with Malkin now in COVID protocol, the Penguins' depth is going to be challenged here. And the Bruins are continuing to demonstrate strong defensive play, even though their game totals don't necessarily support that, which I attribute to subpar goaltending that they've been receiving recently. They did a transaction note here. They did recall Jeremy Swayman, and he will get the start, which is exactly what I was looking for, since I have Omar continuing to regress after a pretty good start to the season. So I will be on the under in this game. I want to target a plus money 5.5 or a cheap 6, and I think that I will be able to get that on Tuesday morning.
For my favorite bet, I like the Vegas Golden Knights. They're minus 110 traveling to Edmonton. The over-under here is 6.5. 9 p.m. puck drop in Alberta. I like the Knights. I think like I was talking about earlier with the Jets and the Wild, I think you're getting a pretty good opportunity here to sell high on the Oilers. They responded really well to that 0-5-2 stretch. They went 5-0-1 going into the break. They were driving play really well, 53.5% expected goal rate. However, Mike Smith will get the start in goal with Mikko Koskinen it's almost a guarantee that he should start, I should say, with Koskinen in COVID protocol. There was some talk about whether his test would be ruled a false positive, but just assuming that it's going to be Smith right now, I think Vegas at a pick 'em even on the road. This is they're a better team. You're getting a good number because, like I said, the Oilers were hot going into a stretch, and Vegas has been up and down all season. I think the goaltending matchup, Robin Lehner, quietly been one of the best goalies in the league this season, gives Vegas a pretty decent edge over the Oilers here. So minus 120 or better. I like the Knights on the road, and a team to watch out for is Jack Eichel. Was in a non-contact jersey, and they need to clear some cap space to get him to get under the cap for when he comes back. So there could be some movement there. Anything for you, Golden Knights and Oilers?
Yeah, this is a tough game here. I've mentioned a few times now that over the last couple of weeks that these are a couple of teams that I want to bet on as they both get healthier, and we are starting to see stronger play from both now. Vegas is still banged up. You didn't mention Eichel, so he'll return soon. It looks like here. They'll also be without Martinez and Whitecloud, who are not going to be ready for the Edmonton game. And it's not surprising to see the Oilers generate more offense lately with Kane inserted in the lineup and Nugent Hopkins solidifying that top 6. As of right now, I'm neutral, but depending on Chandler Stevenson's status, who's a major driver for that team offensively, I would be interested in the over in this game. Leonard does continue to trend positively for me, but my concern here with the Oilers would be Smith coming back from a long layoff here. I think that that might not bode well for him here against a Vegas team.
Yeah, I think the goaltending matchup, sometimes you can act on them, and I think this is one to do so. Like you said, long time on the shelf for the ageless Mike Smith, who's not been too hot this season after a really good year last year. And with that, wraps up another episode of Line Change. For So Many Sports, for Michael Leboff, we wish you the best of luck on Tuesday night with your NHL bets, and we will see you on Thursday morning.